Welcome. I'm Craig Wyzeman Cade, and this is your renewed mind. The word manly is simply defined as having the characteristics or qualities of a man. Likewise, the word womanly, in its essence, is defined as having the characteristics or qualities of a woman. Though when we approach the word godly, it is defined as being pious or devoutly religious. Manly meaning in the likeness of man, and womanly meaning in the likeness of a woman, would seem to indicate that being godly is to be in the likeness of God. Though this would seem to be a natural progression, the very thought of a man or woman becoming godlike is to many preposterous, and to some blasphemous. After all, it was Lucifer's obsession to be like the Most High that resulted in his eternal banishment from heaven. Yet in the first chapter of Genesis, it was God himself who said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." And he did. God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. Why does an athlete train? The answer usually doesn't lie in the innate desire for self-discipline. More likely, an athlete trains with one goal in mind: to win. The number of competitive events abounds, but the goal to win remains the same. Sufficient to the event is the training thereof. Whether it is a game, bout, match, career, or even life, the objective of the trainee is to overcome the obstacles for which they have trained. Though most competition involves facing other teams or opponents, the greatest challenge lies in overcoming oneself. Omar loved to compete. His passion for competition was only rivaled by his insatiable desire to win. His motto was, "Win big or win bigger." Hours upon hours of practice was, in his estimation, the key to success in any endeavor. On or off the court, Omar was no hypocrite. What he expected of others was no less than what he demanded of himself. Whatever he undertook, he felt that he was only in it to win. Like Omar, countless others push themselves to be the best in their fields. It's as though we have an inward drive to strive, but to what end? What would motivate an individual to pursue victory at any cost? What would cause one to risk injury or even death in extreme cases for the sake of coming out on top? What could possibly be our fixation on things that are temporary? Perhaps our desire stems not from what is seen, but rather from a yearning to obtain what is not seen. For the Bible tells us that what is seen is temporary, but what is not seen is eternal. Our Creator placed within each of us a longing for eternal reward. However, our human attempts to achieve this eternal reward can never be realized. No amount of human training or effort is effective in achieving such a prize. Though our human efforts to train ourselves are useful, their purpose can never rise above natural reward. No. To receive eternal reward, requires an eternal regimen. The Bible refers to this as godliness. The Apostle Paul, in his letter to Timothy, admonishes him to train himself to be godly. He adds, "For physical training has some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come." Well, until next time, may godliness with contentment bring you great gain as we continue our journey through your renewed mind.